Hello, my very most beautiful Libras. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your January mid-monthly reading. It is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do have personals open. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Libras. Please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most, please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Libra's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what's going on. The Ten of Cups wanted to fall out, so that's nice. We're going to be doing an element spread. Okay, we're going to take a look at all the energies that are at play for you for the rest of January. So we have your air energy, which is going to be your thoughts and your communication. We have your water energy, which is going to be what your emotions are going to be looking like and what your intuition is trying to tell you. For your earth energy, we have what you're trying to ground, so what you're trying to bring in, what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to make happen, and what your stability looks like. And then for your fire energy, we have what you're creating and what you're destroying. Overall, I really like this so far. I'm going to take a look at this real quick, but overall, this does look really nice, okay? So keep in mind that these are general readings, and also keep in mind that these energies can play out in many different ways. They can play out at work, they can play out with friends, family members, lovers. It doesn't have to just be relationships. Just take these energies however they're coming up for you guys. At the bottom of the deck, we do have Strength card, Page of Pentacles, Star in the reverse, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's something here, even the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So, Five of Swords. I do feel like there has been something here, yeah. There's definitely been something here that you guys have been very, having a hard time with. Something's been very stressful. I do feel like this going back and forth energy between whether you're going to, the Nine of Swords here too. So very in your head, very kind of stressy energy. And it kind of feels like it's between, should I stay or should I go? And this can be at work. This can be, letting a friend or a family member in your life. This can be in a relationship that this plays out. But whatever this is, it's very stressy energy, lots of mental confliction, and it definitely feels like, should I stay or should I go? The Eight of Cups in reverse, still very emotionally attached to the situation and, very emotionally invested. Five of Swords, lots of mental conflict, going back and forth. Two of Wands in reverse kind of makes me feel like there's a part of you that wants to stay, whether that is, because of the emotions that you have or because of, maybe some worries, fears, and anxieties about what life looks like if you do walk away. And the Two of Wands, when it's in the upright, can talk about leaving behind what you've always known to go in a new direction. Okay, with it coming up in the reverse, I feel like a hesitating energy towards leaving behind your comfort, your security, okay? So we're going to take a look. That could, like I said, that could be a job, that could be a business that you're leaving behind to start a new one, that can be a relationship, a friendship. But I do feel like there is some kind of positive shift in the energy. I do feel like there is some kind of answer or positive outcome throughout the rest of the month. You have the Strength card, so finding the strength to, make it through this situation. The Page of Pentacles, either some positive news, some good luck, some kind of offer or a new beginning. This also can be a manifestation, communication. The Star card in the reverse, I do feel like there's something here where maybe you were losing hope that things were going to be able to get fixed or things were going to be healed or that you would get a solution. But the Eight of Wands, that could definitely be communication. It's definitely forward movement of some kind. So overall, I do feel like we're heading in a really good direction here. Right now, it just feels like there's a lot of overwhelming emotions around this situation. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit, maybe not in the best control over your emotions, feeling like things are very overwhelming with this energy. So this is kind of what's going on in your thoughts. So knowing, that things are just not where you want them to be, this is not how you want things. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse for your thoughts. So that's definitely not being in the most control over your emotions. It's definitely feeling a little overwhelmed, okay? Now, also feeling like you're not getting what you want on an emotional level from this situation at this time. With the way that things are now, you're not getting what you want or what you need out of it. Now, The Six of Swords is for the communication, though. And you do have the Five of Swords over here, so I do feel like you guys are going to be able to get past this. There is going to be some kind of positive forward movement in this situation. And especially with this being the communication and the Eight of Wands, there could very well be a very positive conversation that really turns things around through the rest of this month. So whether that's conversations with your lover that really does, help and improve things and put things on a new path, whether this is with that friend, that family member, whether this is with a boss. But it does look like it is in the area of communication. So I do feel like there is some kind of communication about whatever the issue is here, whatever you're not happy about in this situation. And it really does move things forward in a very positive direction. So after that, what we're moving in towards is the Ten of Pentacles for your emotional state. So really thinking about family, really thinking about the long term, what you really want. And this can be, in any area. This could be in a relationship. This could be at work. I feel like you're asking yourself, like, can I get what I really want long term from this situation? If it's a relationship, is this my Ten of Pentacles? Is this really what I want? Can I get what I need out of it to be in it for the long term? Or, at a job, is this really what I want? That kind of energy. But it's really, really, your emotions are really centered around home, around family, around, long-term security, things of that nature. Okay. Now I do feel like what your intuition is trying to ask you though is, okay, well, even if it is, let's say it's a job. Okay. It may be very financially secure. Like, yeah, I could financially survive off of this for the rest of my life, but is it emotionally fulfilling? Ace of Cups in the reverse. That's what Spirit is asking you. Are you getting what you need emotionally from the situation? If it's a relationship, it's okay. Well, maybe we're married. Maybe we have children together, and that's a factor for me. But are you getting what you need emotionally? Whatever this is, are you getting what you need emotionally? That's kind of the biggest answer, or the biggest question that your intuition's asking you, that your spirits are asking you. Because if you're not, it's not necessarily saying to walk away from the situation, but it's saying, okay, well, how can we find a way to make it more emotionally fulfilling? Okay. So I do feel like that could be part of the conversation that you guys are having that really shifts things. Now, for what you're trying to ground, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So there could be something here that you're trying to figure out. You kind of want answers, is what this is feeling like to me. I feel like in a lot of ways you're feeling a lack of passion for the situation, a lack of interest, a lack of drive, okay? And I feel like it's just because you haven't been getting what you needed emotionally from the situation, okay? So you could be losing your passion for it. You could be losing your interest for it. And I feel like what you're trying to make happen is kind of getting that back, or finding a way to re-get it back, or to re-spark it. Or to maybe some of you guys are considering, walking away and finding it in another space, whether that's another job or another business or another connection, other friends, whatever that is for you. But I do feel like there's something here. What you're trying to figure out is answers. What you're trying to figure out is that solution that we talked about in the beginning. Now, for your stability, we have the Lovers. So I definitely feel like there's a major choice this week. I also feel like the Lovers, it could represent a connection for some of you, absolutely. Okay, but I feel like more than just that. So I'm getting a few different messages. We're just going to go over all of them. Just take the ones that apply for you guys and leave the ones that don't for somebody else. For those of you that this is resonating for you in some kind of connection, I do feel like this conversation and this forward movement and the connection could really make this connection, whatever that is for you, the centerpiece, okay, like the main thing for you for the rest of this month, your main focus, where most of your energy is being applied. If it's not a connection, I definitely feel like this is, and I also feel like it is, so even if it is a connection, I feel like it's also representing a turning point. So a connection, not a connection, work, whatever it is, I definitely feel like the Lovers is representing a major turning point within it. If it's work situation, like we said, that conversation is happening, a major turning point. If it's a relationship, conversation is happening, a major turning point. There's just a major turning point either way, okay? And some of that may come from your guys' a decision here with the Lovers as well. Your decision to communicate how you feel, and it really does shift everything. So doing that one thing, just having that open, honest communication could really change everything for you guys. We have the Eight of Pentacles is what you're creating. This is, being really ready to put the work on, being really focused on something, and working on something. So you're creating a space where I feel like for most of you, you're not ready to walk away from it. You're ready to really put the work and invest into it now because of this turnaround. And what you're destroying is the Seven of Swords. So, the Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be dishonesty. One, it can be if you're being dishonest with yourself or you're not being honest about your feelings, that can show up as a Seven of Swords. But it's also kind of when you're kind of cheating yourself out of something, okay? And I feel like just throwing it away or giving up or keeping yourself stressed and in your head when there's other options. Okay, I feel like that is kind of cheating yourself out of something that could be really good or has potential to turn into something really well. So this is kind of what I have for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. But most importantly, if you guys want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I'm sending so much love and light. Until next time.